Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan espouses the need to achieve food sovereignty and also stressed the need to conserve the indigenous vegetables and rice varieties. Imphal East District Police arrest 3 drug peddlers with intoxicant worth around 1 crore rupees at local market. IESP appeals to people to extend cooperation to make the war on drug mission successful. Manipur logs 2 COVID-19 confirmed cases and 3 recoveries in last 24 hours. Death toll remains at 373. India logged 25,320 new cases of coronavirus in 24 hours, taking country's COVID-19 cash load above 1,13,59,000. Recovery rate stands above 96%. And Diki Doma Bhatia from Manipur was confirmed annual the Krishna Chandra Gandhi Memorial Award 2020 by Purvottara Janajati Shiksha Samiti. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching a Sunday primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. Now, the news in details. Lok Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan espouses the need to achieve food sovereignty to create a sustainable environment. He was speaking at the inauguration of a 2-day international conference on building a sustainable environment 2021 at the Namanjuri College of Science Conference Hall today. The Namanjuri College of Science, the Namanjuri University, under the initiative of Directorate of Environment and Climate Change, organized the event. MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan stressed the need to conserve the indigenous vegetable and rice varieties. He also expressed concern over the diminishing rivers and lakes. He urged the public for their support and cooperation and appealed to abide by the government policies.
But in food sovereignty, you have the freedom to choose at different seasons, at different locations, you have different varieties of foods. Do you remember that we have about more than 200 rice cultivars, out of which how many native rice is still practiced in our soil? We thought that high-yielding variety, based on the growing populations and need of the food subsidy, we are practicing different kind of modern system of things. Not only that, genetically modified species are creating by our human being. But we have to have some conscious, and also we should respect those native, natural species available in our area. We have lost all the 200 rice cultivars. Of course, very recently we are thinking about our black rice, sahab.
Imphal East District Police arrested 3 drug peddlers with drugs worth around 1 crore rupees at local market this morning. The 3 arrested persons are 41-year-old Mohammad Imtiaz, son of M.S. Leharuddin, 30-year-old Muhammad Manir, son of Muhammad Ghaffar, and 45-year-old Muhammad Shahid Khan, son of Muhammad Nuruddin, near Kairang Hills and the Haingang police station. Around 891 grams of heroin number 4 powder, 1 laptop, 719 vacant plastic vials, 29 disposable syringes, 3 two-wheeler vehicles, 1 swift car, 1 double-barreled rifle and 26 mobile phones were seized from them. According to Impact News sources, the 3 drug peddlers along with the items were arrested and seized during the drive carried out by Additional SP Operation M. Ronnie, SDPO Lamlai KSH Ravi Kumar, Haingang OC KH Patho, Commando OC KH Henry, including women police personnel under the supervision of the District SP near Kairang Hills. Speaking on media at SP office today, SP Haubijam Jogesh Chandra appealed to people to extend possible cooperation to make the war on drug mission initiated by government successful. The 3 drug peddlers were handed over to Haingang police station for further investigation.
समाज की महिक ओइबा अखोइना चथजरिबा ड्रग की अगेंस्ट लिबसी पब्लिक की सपोर्ट निजरी अदुगा मयामना मतेंग पांगबिरगा काइरंग की अकोइबदा लरिबा सिलिजा अखोइना चथजरपा सिलिजा प्रजासिंग मयाम पुनमा अखोइ पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट से मतेंग पांगबियो अदुगा पुन्ना अखोइ चामिनारगा अंदकी चथलिबा खोंबम वार अगेंस्ट ड्रग्सता अखोइ काइरंग की मफम सिलिजा अखोइ निसागी थबकसे पुन्ना पुलब मुथन मिनसी हाइबि वाफम जै प्रेस मीडिया की थोंदा मयामना थमजगे इन्वेस्टिगेशन मतुंगिना मोइजे फार मतुंदा होसिसे हंगांग पुलिस स्टेशन छिनरगा केस अमा रेजिस्टर तौरगा कदाइदगी लापनो पोजेसिंग असे अदो कमाइन तौरगा कनो सिंग असिदा पीस खाइरा योन बसिंग असिगी अखोइना फंगिबो बाइल चाटे ट्रामपन फंगिबा मचा फंगी समना हाबदो इंडिविजुअल चाटे का ट्रामपन नमदा मचा ग्राम मंगागी तरुकी तरा मचा से लोइ मोइन लोइ योनगी दुइनेबो सिनि मोइन तौरमिबा सिंगासदा लेरगा कोइबा पांगई एरिया अदुगा काइरंग एरिया दिसा सोरोक्ता हौजि तग योनबा सिंगसे पिखाउदा हापग मोबाइल ओइना खोइगी होम डिलीवरी की टाइप तबसु यावरे मदुगी पोतो लोइना थीबो फंगजबनी एबसे म्यामना थमजगे
A combined team of Taubal Commando and Lilong police station have arrested a woman along with heroin powder at Lilong Haurebi Turel Hanbi Ubak Thong Makai yesterday. The arrested drug peddlers is 33-year-old Sultana, wife of late Muhammad Isak from Lilong Mairel Kun, currently residing at Lilong Haurebi Turel Hanbi Ubak Thong Maka. Acting on a tip of a combined team, including women police personnel, along with Alada members, raided the residence of Sultana yesterday. Around 25 grams of heroin powder, 370 plastic containers were also recovered during the raid. As confessed by Sultana, she has been peddling drugs with 26-year-old Muhammad Abdul Noor alias Mustaq, son of Muhammad Abdul Samad from Lilong Haurebi Turel Hanbi Ubak Thong Maka. A case has been registered against the two under ND and PS Act. Lilong police station's team has arrested one drug peddlers along with intoxicants from Lilong Sambrukong around 8 last night. The arrested person is 38-year-old Muhammad Minhazuddin, son of late Muhammad Karimuddin from Lilong Sambrukong in Taubal district. 24.6 grams of heroin were seized from him. A case has been registered against the drug peddler. Nongchub, Imphal, Ima Apunbalub, Nimpald and Tauba Babok Laikai Chaukat Taurang Nupilup jointly carried out protest demonstration at Tauda Babok Laikai Pothasang today to uproot intoxicants from the state. The protesters used various placards during the sit-in. Chairman of Khadi and the Village Industry Board, L. Radhakishore, asserted that the board has taken up the new schemes in the state under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He was speaking at the release of annual calendar release event held at the board office in Lumphilpat today. Speaking further, L. Radhakishore said beekeeping, cane and bamboo and pottery clusters were set up under Sufri schemed by clubbing together those engaged in similar jobs of nearby places in various districts. He further assured initiatives to promote the scheme in the future too. He said the central government is not portrayed in taking up developmental schemes, whether for any state or citizens, stating that a small-scale industry being taken up at the village or at house is included in the Khadi and Village Industry Board. He asserted that there is no reason not to get help from the board.
Manipur da weavers in special handloom and handicrafts ki kamu singsuda koina chawma mi ngam thamgena khanbade koina Manipur da raw material oigedoriba cotton se koi thana ba koi board and sell lobjabani adoda government da proposal ma thai fishan sangi thabak sida koina mapan dagi raw material por aga fi service na dia koi profit so handare matam jana lamsu phangdre apa ma makli lamsu koi phangdre aduna mapam se raw material se plant to se na cotton plant on na ba 15 acres khadi bona lejere da singje thab da success oire masi action thar taragadi koi Manipur da nasi demand leriba market da requirement leriba handloom gi sigi raw materials se koi piba ngamagani lona na mafam sta hana lera ba loitang kono gi industry sisu thingkapa yaragani haidana government da CM bijare.
Speaking at the event, Chairman of Khadi and Village Industry Board L. Radhakishore said loan provided from Khadi and Village Industry Board under Consortium Bank Credit CBC from the 1995-96 to 2004-2005 are yet to be repaid, as a result of which the board owes 79 crore rupees. He added various schemes which can be taken up under Khadi and Village Industry Board are in the pipeline. However, the central government has advised the board to repay the loan and assured of funding in future.
Nakoi the pig the projection koi pirage nakoi khadi na sillaga pigi go loan se masi sing o haidana high level koi to hum thokani masi hona jage haidana koi step log jare board meeting tore loan sing is out tore first phase da loan singu haidana makoi intimation piri se legal notice yong mi masing ase 44 beneficiary mayam da lan thok se makoi sing ase koi ga direct unajare khadi commission de gi loan se pidraga di koi khadi gi functional da makata ba step de yate singbi han yam da most welcome makoi na sing so horokle sing 기 마탐 수피 론칭 비유 아무수 로비유 아도가 로카카게 론칭 데부디 헤네 비세 레베게디 펑셔널다 거기 폴리시 프로그램다 거기 스타트업 프로그램 신시다 소이드네 거기 앞은 발라카네.
Officials and members of Directorate of Environment and Climate Change and All Manipur Working Journalists Union OMJU jointly inspected the condition of Nambul River today as a part of observance of International Day of Action for Rivers held on the Safe River, Safe Nambul. The team also appealed to people residing along river banks of Nambul River to cooperate in saving the river during the inspection carried out from Naremthong, Kulemt Laikai to Hairanggoitong. Speaking to media, Deputy Director T. Braj Kumar said dumping of garbages in the river have deteriorated the condition of the river flowing right in the middle of Imphal city. He added mass deforestation and originating areas of the river led to drying up of river water, stating that everyone has a befitted role in conserving the river. He appealed to people residing along river banks to strive to save the river.
Fully depend to the rivers ne yam sing haraga de khona thaiba sariba irrigation gi oriba ising khudimak se turen gi ising da loi depend to ngakni aduna hek koi samaj da mi taba horpa khundara idar pa hobu turen akan tor pa ngakni aduna hairiba se hoji kokthong na kan turen sing sigi magi oiba right magi oiba turen gi oiba life se ke akan khana rak re se turen je dam side oin on thorpa gumba phatau dilang sekbong orpa gumba turen gi ising ke akan na sinara koi gi sinara tabagi awaba lakpa chingda catchment area de foot man kangimna mar markan turen ising laktabagi asyang wana khogi ising phangdabi samasya moin kan da phangjari ising kharajiju urban area de ekoi ising ji molhala kan da sinabi handabagi khogi suguma thabak sing ase yaringe praja singna ekoi khogi responsibility ne na khalla kan da koina exai sai paleba turen se nana thamba amadi turen gi ising je sinabi among thamba tangai phadam lakso.
Speaking to media, Corporator of Imphal Municipal Corporation, Ward number 27, NG Hirojit said littering habits is also one of the main causes of river pollution. He added a separate NGO is kept for waste collection from every household for the ward. He further appealed to people to enroll to CRED West collectors by paying a fee of ₹150 per month. NG Hirojit appealed to people, including vendors and commuters, to properly dump waste and garbages. Speaking to media, Chairman of Naremthong Kulemt Laikai Nambul Turin Kanbalupt O Surchandra extended solidarity to the initiative taken up by the department to save the river. He asserted that the association aims to construct beautification structures along the river bank as a part of the conservation of river.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯕꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯥ ꯃꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯐꯠꯇ ꯍꯥꯎꯊꯤꯗꯤ ꯍꯨꯟꯗꯣꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯈꯪꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯍꯨꯟꯗꯣꯛꯇꯕ ꯅꯝꯕꯨꯜ ꯇꯨꯔꯦꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯊꯋꯥꯏꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯍꯤꯡꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯦꯅ ꯃꯩ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯠ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯔꯗ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 27ꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯠꯇ ꯍꯥꯎꯊꯤ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯐꯠꯇꯦꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯕ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯛ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ NGO ꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯤꯡ ꯆꯟꯕꯤꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯁꯦ ꯐꯠꯇ ꯍꯥꯎꯊꯤꯁꯦ ꯊꯝꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯗꯨꯀꯥꯟ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯣꯇꯦꯜꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯊꯥꯗꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯊꯥꯗꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯂꯝꯕꯤꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯠꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯆꯤꯜ ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯂꯝꯕꯤꯒꯤ ꯁꯣꯔꯣꯛꯇ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯍꯨꯟꯗꯣꯛꯄꯤꯔꯝꯃꯣꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯧꯈꯠꯆꯒꯦꯕ
PHED Minister Losi Diko launched Har Ghar Jal and Water Conservation Awareness Campaign today as a part of commemoration of the 4-year completion by the BJP-led government in the state. Public Health Engineering Department organized the event at Kuman Lampak Main Stadium under National Water Mission. Attendees of the event, led by Minister Losi Diko, took pledge to harvest rain water as a part of Catch the Rain Awareness Campaign initiated under the National Water Mission. On the occasion, Nokvade Foundation team performed a street play based on the Jal Jeevan mission. Minister Losi Diko launched an IEC campaign of Jal Jeevan mission as well as a flagged off a cycles rally carrying the message of water conservation at the event.
We give lot of awareness, we give lot of education to people, but it takes time. Now we feel that given this kind of importance, when the whole country, with the initiative of our Honorable Prime Minister, that we should have water, tap water by 2024, and with the active involvement of our Honorable Chief Minister, we want to connect the household, every household by 2022. Therefore, we are working on this, and today we want to share our concern to all of you today, to carry this message that today, if we conserve water, if we save water, if we take water as a very important element, we will grow and we will be able to strengthen ourselves. Our state can be strengthened. Without water, nothing can be done. No agriculture activities, no life, so many factors.
PHED Kukching Division and the District Administration Kukching also organized Jal Jeevan Mission program at Kairak Yawabung Community Hall today to mark the 4-year completion of the BJP-led state government. A public rally was also held as part of the event. Various placard which read, "One key to happiness, there should be no water. You will pay attention to the source. Source will make our work easier. Every child, young and old, become hero by saving water," were displayed at the rally. Speaking on the sideline, PHED Kukching Division EE R.K. Surendra said that the Indian government launched the Jal Jeevan mission on 2018 with an aim to provide safe drinking water to the people of the country. State Public Health Engineering Department also launched a poster campaign titled "Don't Be Drastic, Say No to Plastic" at the event.
ꯐꯪꯉꯤꯕ ꯏꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯈꯩ ꯌꯦꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯇꯦꯞ ꯀꯅꯦꯛꯁꯟ ꯄꯤꯔꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯁꯦ ꯂꯧꯋꯤ ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯂꯤꯇꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯕ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯄꯤꯕ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯟꯇꯤꯇꯤ ꯐꯪꯉꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯣ ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯂꯤꯇꯤꯁꯨ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯊꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯀ꯭ꯋꯥꯂꯤꯇꯤꯁꯨ ꯄꯤꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯀꯟꯗꯤꯁꯟ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯁꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯡ ꯃꯃꯥꯡ ꯆꯦꯛ ꯇꯧꯕꯗ ꯁꯣꯏꯗꯅ JJMꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯦꯠꯂꯤꯁ 2022ꯗꯗꯤ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯦꯠ ꯊꯝꯃꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒ 24 ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯅꯤ ꯂꯩꯗꯣꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯁꯣꯏꯗꯅ ꯄꯕ꯭ꯂꯤꯛ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯌꯨꯝꯊꯣꯡ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯇꯦꯞ ꯀꯅꯦꯛꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯄꯤꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯆꯧꯕ ꯊꯥꯖꯕ ꯂꯩ.
As a part of Jal Jeevan Mission, PHE Thoubal Division also organized awareness campaign on Har Ghar Jal and water conservation at Division Office Complex today. Attendees carried out a rally carrying the message of Jal Jeevan Mission from the complex as a part of the campaign. District Administration Kukching held skilling and empowering workshop at Kukching CD Block and Langmaidong CD Block Gram Panchayat in Kukching District Block today to mark the 4-year completion of the BJP-led government in the state. Langmaidong CD Block BDO A Romain MS MCS gave resourceful insights on the MGNREGA at the event. Churachandpur Battalion Assam Rifles organized Know Your Forces, a fete to motivate youths to join the armed forces at the Tuitamd Kongkai village of Sangaikot subdivision in the Churachandpur district today. The youth were informed on recruitment procedures for joining the forces. Weapons and equipments used by armed forces were also displayed during the event. National General Secretary of the Vidya Varati Shiksha Sangsthan, Srimand Araukar, has assured to initiate necessary measures to revamp these schools under Vidya Varati Shiksha Sangsthan in the state. He was speaking to media at the Val Vidya School in Royal Palace, Imphal today. Srimand Araukar said that there are altogether 48 schools under Vidya Varati Shiksha Sangsthan in the state, out of which 14 are formal schools and 24 are informal schools. He asserted that only one teacher is running the informal schools. He maintained that inspection drives have been carried out at these schools to check the status of the schools. The General Secretary assured to provide adequate manpower supply at the earliest.
हमेशा एक चक्र चलता है, कोई ऊपर आता है फिर नीचे भी आता है, ऊपर आता है फिर नीचे भी आता है, कभी हो जाता है। तो इसलिए यहाँ की स्थिति मेरे को बतलाया कि थोड़ी सी कमजोर हुई है। नॉर्थ ईस्ट के जो हमारे संगठन मंत्री ब्रह्मा जी हैं, पवन जी हैं, आप यहाँ के अध्यक्ष हैं, ये सब लोग यहाँ के लिए प्रयत्न करने वाले, ऐसा मेरे को आज बतलाया गया कि इसके लिए जो भी चाहिए वो हम करेंगे। विद्या भारती अखिल भारतीय शिक्षा संस्थान भी इसके लिए पूर्ण प्रयत्न करेगी। तो यहाँ के लिए भी राजस्थान यहाँ सहयोग करता है तो वो भी करेंगे, और जो आवश्यकता होगी मैन पावर की, मनी पावर की, उसके लिए सहयोग करने के लिए विद्या भारती अखिल भारतीय शिक्षा संस्थान पूर्ण प्रयत्न करेगा।
Proscribed pre-Prague Blow clarified that H. Nganba alias Abo from Wangkai Thangapat Mapad, who was arrested for being a suspected member of the outfit, has no connection with the outfit whatsoever. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Lomi Singidamakta Putok Lomi Connect Hairiba mobile app asi lomiconnect.com natraga Google Play Store dagi download tobiduna install tawraba matungda adom ming amashung mobile number register tobiu. App asi matingna Lomi Shingna Mahi Marung Thapada Tengnaba Kangning Bahiram Kaya Expert Singdagi Wahang Natraga Photo Gi Kuthangda Hangbayagani Organic Low Pathapta Mahi Marung Kaya Karam Nathagani Amashung Laina Tina Kaya Dagi Ngakthoknaba Hiram Kayagi Maramsu App Asida Hapjeri Loinana Lomi Singi Pothoki Data Su Hapiduna Yontok Yonjinna Mateng Pangnabagi Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation amasung Department of Agriculture anigi Manipur Organic Mission Agency na semjeriba Lomi Connect hairiba app asi download tawduna khudongchaba sing asi lobiyu.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, developing tomorrow presents Panthoibi Green Homes, a destination of luxury living equipped with modern amenities. Launching on 12th of April 2021. Pre-register starts from 1st of March to get special discount. Panthoibi Green Homes. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, Uripok Taurang Bamlaika, Imphal.
Panthoibi Construction Private Limited na miyang gidamak G+2 dagi G+6 ta upgrade tawkraba residential project amakak launch tawzai. Upon Sembam 10% among down payment Pibiraga, Lemoriva 90% aduna, Chahida 6.99% Gichangda, Tagi installment basis to Tibirak Payagan. Nasimalang Simbiro, Panthoibi Construction Private Limited, a sister company of Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, Torambamlika.
Longmigi Punshidi, Potaba Masakang Jedraba, Lakum Lainang, Uful Waiful Marakta, Nungdunung Shati Dana. Yopak Tangjona, Shokani Haibagi, Akiba Tadukduna, Labuk the Gonduna, Lanting Nadiba Punshini. ikang thokadra ijaw lakadra tambang amdraba mahusha khongchat ki mipal tangjaba thabak oibana kum kangba kaya masu thengnaduna wajamal mahi phangdabasu khongahin lami masel punsinaduna mangani tongani haibagi ningjing mangjing naba poktana ngamjabi thakta suminnaduna lawrok panthada phogai chona loknanaba hotnamine asumna wana sujan omjariba longmi singi aifanabagi dama mission organic manipur na longmi singi senthok hengat hannaba loinana awat apa kaya tingbang biduna hingbagi mahau thoknanaba hotnabiri.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Sunday Primetime English Bulletin. India has recorded a single-day spike of 25,320 new cases of coronavirus, taking the country's COVID-19 cash lot to 1,13,59,048 in the last 24 hours. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, there are 2,10,544 active cases of COVID-19 in the country. That toll has reached 1,58,607 with 161 new COVID-19 fatalities. On the positive note, 16,637 people were discharged in the past 24 hours, rising the recovered cases to 1,09,89,897. India's recovery rate stands at 96.75%. Maharashtra has the highest active cases of above 1,19,000 in the country. Over 2,97,38,409 people have been vaccinated against coronavirus in the country. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 12,149,000 people. Above 2,661,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 9,66,75,000. United States of America has the highest active cases of above 73,88,000 in the world. China, from where the pandemic started, has only 183 active cases of COVID-19. Manipur reported 2 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the last 24 hours. The newly infected persons from the general population are 1 each from Imphal West and Churachandpur district. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, the press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 29,313, out of which 26 are active cases. No death case has been reported in the past 24 hours. Death toll remains at 373. On the positive note, 3 people have recovered in the past 24 hours, rising the state's total recovered cases to 28,914. Manipur's COVID-19 recovery rate stands at 98.63%. So far, 76,555 people have been administered COVID-19 vaccines in Manipur. In poll-bound Assam, campaigning for Assam Assembly election gained momentum as ruling BJP launches a star-studded campaign. Senior leader and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and Home Minister Amit Saha will address several rallies today in Upper Assam. Mr. Saha will address rallies at the Marghe, Rita and Nazira. Yesterday, Union Minister Smriti Irani addressed 3 rallies and urged people to vote for NDA for continuous development in the state. Senior Congress leader Jitendra Singh, Ripond Bora, Gaurav Gogoi are also campaigning for party candidates. Senior party leader and the Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Bhupesh Bagal will visit Dribugarh today. Other parties including AIUDF, Assam Gana Parisad, BPF, Assam Jatiya Parisad, Raijor Dal and left parties are also holding election rallies today. RPIA State President Thanawja Maheshwar said those who have won votes does not need to woo voters but rather show by taking up welfare activities. He was speaking during the inauguration of a newly constructed kitchen of a Nongpok Ningthau Panthobi Shrine at Khangempally, Thangjam Leirak in the Kaisamthong today. Speaking at the event, T.H. Maheshwar asserted that one should let go of the idea to extend help to people only when one emerge successful during election, as anyone can help to those in need despite one not being a candidate.
Samthong Kendra Dabu, Lambi Surok, Yam Chow Legane, I believe Lambi say, Yam Picra Lambing Atani, Let Amta Pasana Chowman Lebanati, Pitru Natani, Tasing a Togena Tordi, Kashunate, Tasing a Ying and Yantalaba, Ugena Urakaneva, Young Magning I am now, a quick Samthong Suwamayash the Boo, I am doing upon the Mayam Subiramani TV, the kind of mediata. How Maranam Lekai the Bugama, Sahitara, my tante, and name. Both the Haragati Sahitara, Tamani neighbor. Automatic leram bahai is Samthong Kendra Swataba Mayamsi. The Samthong Kendra City, no grassroots is Sadala Matota. Sito Haragati, leader of the Kale, leader second leader of Hamatamda, 100 sacrifice to one number leader of the Kale. What God minute to make it Tadam, what home in the Kashunality.
Prajapati Brahma Kumari's Ishwariya Vishwavidyalaya, a worldwide spiritual movement spreading the message of peace and prosperity, celebrates 85th Maha Shiva Jayanti at the office of Brahma Kumaris at Faitinga in Imphal West today. Speaking at the event, senior Raj Yoga teacher B.K. Nirmal Sashi preaches on how maintaining spiritual peace and harmony is crucial for healthy living. Speaking on the occasion, President of Indian Medical Association, Manipur State Branch, Dr. Shyamkumar Laishram, stressed on the benefit of spiritual training to people, especially to health workers. He asserted that spiritual training not only helps to endure pain during illness, but assist in fast recovery. Dr. Shyamkumar Laishram also hoisted the flag of the Brahma Kumaris at the event. Performance of various cultural programs mark the celebration. Many spiritual leaders of a diverse community took part at the event. Diki Doma Bhatia from Manipur has received the prestigious annual Krishna Chandra Gandhi Memorial Award 2020, presented by Purvottara Janajati Siksha Samiti under Vidya Bharatiya Siksha Sangsthan, New Delhi. The award ceremony was held at RIMS Jubilee Hall. The award is conferred every year upon those individuals who have rendered outstanding contributions to develop and enhance the socio-education of the people of the Northeast states, especially the troubled living in the remote areas. The award is a tribute to former founder of the Purvottara Janajati Siksha Samiti, Krishna Chandra Gandhi, who took pivotal roles to ensure proper education for the tribals of the Northeast states. It may be mentioned that awardee Diki Doma Bhatia served as a teacher and held various administrative jobs. He was also a volunteer at the Kalyan Ashram, Manipur, and currently serving as the General Secretary of the ashram. Speaking at the event, Speaker Yumnam Khemchand emphasized the importance of education. He urged the public not to forget the educationalist. Speaking on the sideline, as Rajendra extolled the prodigious roles and contributions of Krishna Chandra in enhancing and improving the education system in the Northeast.
Education is the backbone of the human society. इसको आगे बढ़ने के लिए कृष्ण चंद्र जी ने जो मेहनत की है, उस मेहनत की फल हम खाने शुरू हो रहा है। और इतना भी कहूँगा कि अपने भारत की आज़ादी 1947 में हुए, तो हर सेक्शन ऑफ द सोसाइटी हम ऐसा एजुकेट नहीं कर सके। उस समय में कृष्ण चंद्र जी ने वीकर सेक्शन ऑफ द सोसाइटी, इसमें पढ़ाई की, एजुकेशन की ध्यान दिए हुए, तो इसकी मेहनत को हम आगे बढ़ाना है। और ये ऑर्गेनाइजेशन हम समझते कि मैं अपना परिवार है, तो भाई लोग आए मेरे घर में, मेरे को कहा कि इस दिन की प्रोग्राम है। मैंने कहा जी हम ठीक है, लेकिन टाइम थोड़ा एडजस्ट कीजिए यार, तो उसने कर दिया। तो बाकी आने वाला समय में भी मैं आपके साथ में जय हिंद।
State President of Republican Party of India, Thawale RPIA, Maheshwar Thangnamjam, felicitated recipient of Global Women Inspiration Awards and Conclave Award, Akoijam Nongpok Nganbi today. Akoijam Nongpok Nganbi has also set a record in this year's Forever Star Book of World Record. It may be mentioned that Global Women Inspiration Awards and Conclave conferred upon the award to Nongpok Nganbi as an acknowledgement for representing India at the United Nations Youth International Conclave in 2020. The felicitation event was held at the party's office in Kaisampad, Ahibamd, Laikai. Speaking at the event, RPIA State President Maheshwar Thangnamjam lamented that many talented and accomplished youths of the state have been denied befitting recognition due to lack of exposure in the global platform. He lauded Nongpok Nganbi for her accomplishment and bringing fame to Manipur and the Northeast states as a whole. Speaking on the occasion, Nongpok Nganbi urged the youths to strive for global competitiveness. Global Eagle Award awardee Nongpok Nganbi is a specialist in 6 languages, namely Japanese, Chinese, Russian, Arabic, Spanish, and Indonesian.
yam na hawari ba magi chahi si da magi achievement mayam am phangak pase koi youth ki oina di ai samak su youth amani yam chauthok saba pok ba haitare aduna sigi ordem se moi mangon hen ekwen appreciate tobiraga koina encourage tobiraga di mana huzik phangjari ba magi achievement si dagi hen hen phangbagi koi possibility yam chaung lai habi manam di moi di na hawari banina ngamgani haita aduna Manipur has lots of talents je atukimatik laigre na ha sing se aduna youth sing se aduna moi sing se koina achauba problem na puthoga mamang thangalaga youth sige loina tabak tawminaba globally, internationally, nationally tabak tawminaba taragadi akoin achumba tawbasu ngamgani.
Manipur State Sumang Lila Council held a state-level condolence meet of late Sumang Kumhai artist Khetrimayum Yaima Maite alias Khetri Yaima at the residence of Yaima at the Kongba Khetri Laikai in Imphal East District today. Speaking on the occasion, General Secretary of Sumang Lila Council Yumnand Neelachandra eugalized Khetrimayum Yaima Maite. It may be mentioned that Yaima Maite acted in Puya Maithaba, Kamnu 82, Laikang Thambald, Thabatond, Nungshibi Imphal, and others. The Cultural Forum Manipur organized Yening Sailing Saidanaba at Manipur Hindi Parisat All Assembly Road today. Poets of the forum read out poems at the event. Sahitya Academy awardee R.K. Bhuvensana and the former President H. Bihari were among those present at the event. Spouse of Numbled MLA distributed school uniformed study kits and extended monetary help to students of Yaimabi Kids Foundation, Laimapokpam Numbled today. The event was held to assist students who could not access to education due to lockdown. Parents, guardians and others also took part in the event. A new branch of Sangai Group of Investment was opened at the Kundrakpam Mayai Laikai today. Chairman of Sangai Group of Investment Kangjamd Hashina, Kangjamd Sham and Advocate K. Shamungo were among those present at the event. Kuman the Truff the Kurai Jairen Thong Kong clinched the champion title of the emerging sporting club the Haingang football tournament by defeating Real Football Academy top Sifai 2-0 in league's final match. Emerging sporting club the Haingang Awang Laikai organized the tournament at the club's playground since 14th of February. For the winner, Sajesh scored 2 goals at 53rd and 59th minute, respectively. Altogether, 31 teams subdivided into 8 groups competed in the tournament. Chief Minister Nong Thombam Birin's spouse Nong Thombam Hiainu, Director of Tourism Department W. Ibohol, the Chairman of Managed Tourism and Managing Director of Radiant Groups of Companies and Romeo and many eminent persons took part in the valedictory event. Winners of the tournament were felicitated on the occasion. Speaking on the sideline, Nongthombam Hiainu asserted that increasing participation in games and sports and physical activities can help combat drug menace in the state.
Sanaroi khadagi puthokwa ngamba ramdawamani akoigi isasing sina sumaina pi ingedagi hujiktagi hauna semgatsiduna tabiragadi nisada isaba khotbe sisu kaisu nairoi club ke naharon singna isasing asu phajana senabiduna afaba sanaroi afaba mairoi nisa sadaba afaba iramdama ma oildaga akoigi club ke naharon singdasu Pfizer itu, apa sih tahu agar loisan kata itu tuh apa? Kerana kau ini siapa itu nak tu macam sana lain apa sana lepas tu apa orang sih.
Coaches Association of the Youth Affairs and Sports Department Manipur today felicitated 6 former coaches of various games and sports today. The event was held at Cycled Velodrome in the Kumand Lampak Sports Complex. The 6 coaches are former handball coach and District Youth Affairs and Sports Officer DYASO Eld Manglend, former football coaches and DYASO's Michael Lung Panmei and T.H. Tomba, former football coach G. Dhanakumar, former handball coach and Manigun Chanu, and the former basketball coach and Usharani. Coaches Association of Youth Affairs and Sports Department extolled the prodigious role taken by them to uplift and enhance the sports sector of the state. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Lok Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan exposes the need to achieve the food sovereignty and also stress the need to conserve the indigenous vegetable and rice varieties. Imphal District Police arrested 3 drug peddlers with intoxicants worth around 1 crore rupees at local market. IESP appealed to people to extend corporations to make the war on drug mission successful. Manipur logged 2 COVID-19 confirmed cases and 3 recoveries in last 24 hours. Death toll remains at 373. And India logs 25,320 new cases of coronavirus in 24 hours, taking country's COVID-19 cash load above 1,13,59,000. Recovery rate stands above 96%. And Diki Doma Bhotia from Manipur was conferred annual Krishna Chandra Gandhi Memorial Award 2020 by the Purvottara Janajati Siksha Samiti. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Until then, have a great Sunday evening and always stay safe.
Lomi Singidamakta Putok Jaba Lomi Connect Hairiba mobile app asi Lomi Connect